Hello. Test. Right, guys, let's get cracking. So we are continuing with our ChatGPT series. This should be good fun. See what we can do with this. Right. We're into the DLC. So we're going to aim for all remembrance bosses. Still got remembrance bosses to do in the base game, but all the main ones are done. So let's see how we get on. See how we get on. Trying to remember our way around. It's been a little while since we've done the DLC. Let's whack up the game volume slightly. Let's just double check that. You can hear in the background the cats. Okay. A little bit more with that, I feel. Don't want it to be completely silent, do we? Let's go and grab my massive water bottle. It's right here. Let's move that over here. Need that high quality H2O. All right. Let's get on with things. Which way do we want to start? I guess we go for the lion first. And we will be taking, like I say, all of ChatGPT's suggestions, recommendations, armor, the levels. However, I kind of grinded the runes out in between streams because I don't think anybody likes to watch people grinding runes, right? So I've gone in at just below the recommended level for Consort Radhan. I can't say his name properly, so I may be a little bit over leveled for some of these bosses, but we're not max. We've collected some fragments as well. We are Shadow level 14. Tried to get as much of the boring stuff done off stream as I could, so that we could do some fun stuff. There's a cat by my feet. What's up, bro? That's a spirit ash, isn't it? We're not leveling the spirit ashes, but we are collecting the shadow fragments, so be sure to collect those along the way. Gaius will give us a good amount. This key's around the corner here. What we're running Impaling Thrust as well. Let's just go and sell some stuff quickly. We need me old matey boy in here. Let's go sell. Ho 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 ho. Talismans, where are you? I've got more of them. Those. 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. Don't need those. Don't need those. That. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And all that. 1, 2, 3. So that's collected already. I think that's pretty much us. Let's get rid of all the duplicates we've got. A couple of playthroughs. I think we're all set. Okay, let's go back to the magical DLC. Great time for the washing machine to be going. But hey, we live. Okay. Get cracking. Let's run past these guys. Great time for the washing machine to be doing a little spin. Hello, mate. Okay. Sit down. There is a fragment somewhere that we need to collect. It's over by the scorpions, I think. Just up here. Just need to go down and open the gate. Get ourselves running about. Yeah, we will take that one, thank you. That's the one. Down here. Let's go and open this door, just in case we die. Which we may. Nice, we're looking good. We're looking good. Alright, let's go and get this, whatchamacallums? Do with an AoE weapon for these guys. It's so fucking quite annoying. It's gonna eat my face off. Oh, thank you. Just gonna grab this and then we're gonna leg it because we do need. It'd be nice to try and hit level 20 in this run for sure. It's gonna eat me alive. Oh. I see how it is. A little jump attack on those is going to be really handy later on. Didn't really realise. Oh shit, I thought I was going to rock the edge. Oh, what have you got for me? Come on, dude. Nah, I think. Don't need these. We need no ashes. Okay. Don't need to be like this for me. Okay. Option 2. Run. I hate birds in this game. Any bird in this game is just there to piss people off. There is no other reason. Are there even any like fun bird bosses? Or is it all just trying to run somewhere, so I'm gonna fucking piss you off. This guy's quite nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think that is the play. Let's piss you off as much as we possibly can. Alright, we've got the grace. We can go in with Impaling Thrust. I mean, I should really. Let's stick to the rules. And let's ask ChatGPT what it wants. Where are you? ChatGPT. No, okay. So... for Dancing Lion, isn't it? Right, let's see what it says. It says, tell me the setup. So, Divine Beast, Dancing Lion, full meta setup. Oh, it recommends level 180. Okay. Yeah. Godskin Stitcher. Okay. Attunement. Heavy. Impaling Thrust. Okay. May as well use that. Stitcher then. Godskin Stitcher. Heavy. Impaling Thrust. Okay. Might's meta. Safe punish after divines. Do not use wild strikes or lion's claw. Okay. Green turtle. Dragon crest. Crimson amber. I want. Offensive talismans. It's giving me defensives, but I want to go offense. Claw talisman. Jump attacks, okay. Axe talisman, charge, okay. Raptors, that's an armor. Black feathers, okay. Shard of Alexander. Your discipline, no spams. For defense. Stone bar, cracked gear, stats damage, second slot. Okay, it's given us choices, which I don't like. I'd like to be directed completely by chat. So it reckons this one and said strength knot. And then it wants stone bar, cracked in, non-negotiable, shard of Alexander. Okay, the talismans are. It wants. I mean, you like two-handed. Dragon crest, and it wants axe. The charge R2s, if we're going to use them, which we're probably not. And we're not going to do jump attacks either, so actually, I think this looks okay. So we'll just go in with the Stitcher. We'll buff. Buff one. Buff two. Runark, get some of that back. One of those. And I've got some flash as well. Go on then. Want a bit of offense. Let's get this. ChatGPT, hopefully, all I need from you. Skip the cutscene. Alright, brother. Ah, facing the wrong way. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh. I thought we could Oh, I thought I could. Oh. Jesus. I like it. Okay, I'll take that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I mean, I was just trying to hit with the boss, but I'm assuming that will do then. I think it's a spirit ash up that lift, isn't it? Can't remember. But that is the first boss done. So we didn't pick up the grace then. I thought we would have picked up the grace. What an idiot. Okay. So we're looking at House Lensis next. Looks like where we're going to go. Alright, let's go pick up the Grace. And then we're into Castle Inzis. And then we will take our next instructions from ChatGPT. Wonder. Alright. Grace. Is that yes. Do we have enough to level? Ooh. Yes. Yes, we do. That's always welcome. I think what's going to happen here to stay to the left side of this bridge so we don't get mashed. Oh. I quite like this next boss. Oh, hello. Don't forget this. Nearly. Yeah, my computer working much harder because it's the DLC. So I might just need to switch this down a bit. Let's just let's restart that a moment. Don't want to end up lagging out on some of these bosses. I think I just need to upgrade my computer, really. Would make some sense. Alright, see if that's any better. Hopefully. Sound pretty close. Swizz past you. See how this guy comes along. May as well pop one of those, considering there's a graze right there. It's pretty powerful. Definitely take these fragments where we can. To get to Gaius as soon as possible, actually. So we can switch up the Stitcher in a minute, because I'm not sure that's going to be the best thing for this. Oh. May as well run on through anyway. I like it. It's a great little feeling rust. Seems fun. Know how we get on against this guy. Maybe not great. Let's have a look. Oh, he hits like a fucking bus, this guy. Oh, we're gonna run. We are gonna run. Basically. And keep that shit to yourself. Maybe I should have just poked him. Poking him probably would have been better. Oh, excuse me, my friend. We are coming on by. So, poke. Same for you. Fancy a little poke? Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Poke. Alright. Next boss then. Alright, let's get into it then. So we're looking at Renala, Twin, Moon, Knight, Boss, for set up with attunements. I like to try new stuff. Right, let's see what she comes up with. She, he. I'm assuming it's a they, them. Experiment friendly. Okay, it wants 170. Knight Rider. Ooh. Do I have it? Impaling Thrust or Sword Dance? Zweihander, a great EP. Faster than Stitcher, strong counter hits and thrusts. Okay. Perhaps. I think I've got the Knight Rider's glaive. I do. Okay, I need to go level that up. I've got the stones and stuff. Got plenty of, got a lot of stones. So let's go level some things up. Zweihander looks good as well. Might just level the things that it wants. I believe I think I've got them all. I've got everything it's asking for. Let me have a look. Strength and armament. Oh yeah. No, it wasn't looking for the S. Looking for the that one. Cool. Let's level that up. It's fancy in this one. I mean, my dex is absolutely dog shit, so not 100% sure that that will do us justice, but we'll try. Okay, right. Brick hammer, no. Right, I wanted the glaive as well. Let's level him. Level up the glaive. It's giving me quite a few options actually. I wasn't expecting that many choices. So, where were we? So option 1. Knight Rider. Heavy attunement, impaling thrust. Or sword dance. Okay. I've not used sword dance before, so let's maybe give that a go. That could be fun. Ashes of War. Sword dance? Sword dance. The heavy attunement's pretty nice. That's what chat suggests. I'm tempted to go cold, but we'll see. Right, talismans. Green Tail, Dragon Crest, Claw, Flex Axe, Shard, Stone Barb, and Hard Tier. Okay, it's gone a little bit defensive on me, but that's alright. Let's see how we get on with that then. I'm not fat. Together. Eat one of those. Okay. Give me a fucking minute. Oh, that's new. It might take me a little minute to get used to. Best thing in the world, is it? quite like the thrust because it gets you in nice and close. Oh shit. Staggers. Thank you. Let's go again. Stamina. Oh. That's when you can see. Okay. Fucker. Oh. Seems to happen to me a lot, but I think I'm gonna switch that up for Impaling Thrust because I just feel like that wasn't. I don't know. Impaling Thrust was the other option. Excuse me. I quite like Impaling Thrust, so I like how it sort of closes the gap. Heavies, nice. I like cold, but it's not looking good on this boss. Cold Attune has probably been my favourite recently. Really think it's good. Alright. Pop one of those. Pop one of those, and we'll give that another go. Much nicer. Oh. Much nicer. Much nicer. Oh. He's going to run backwards. It's probably going to help me. I want to fucking stay still, man. In the back of my life. No staggers, bro. Fucking put the tear in there for. That was the whole point in the fucking here. Okay. It's fine. Bit messy, but always happy to sit someone down with a new weapon. That was fun. So we're going to move forward and we're going to go into the Shadow Keep. A couple of different angles we can go with this one. Definitely want that fragment. Pick him up for sure. And we actually need to set these guys up. Because we kill the horn scent and it makes the fight much easier later on.
I am Leda, but you two, have you met Mike? They were drawn, you must have been so doubtless that if were it not, this is work. One true enough, long ago, a cleansing by fire. It's no wonder the horn scent holds the Erd tree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest. And in this regard, the Tower folk are no different. They were never saints. They just happen to be on the losing side of a war, but it's still a wretched shame.
Sure it is, mate. Okay. So we need to go into the castle, which is there. We're not worrying about any quest lines and stuff on this run, so we can just whip on through. The main goal is to take out just the remembrance bosses, and we let ChatGPT decide who's going to be doing that, or how we're going to be doing that. Sorry, a little fragment there. Thank you. I will take he for sure. Oh, Megs. DLC, I feel like it's just a lot of fun. The bosses are very, very challenging. For me, at least. Not as bad as Melania though. I mean, she's a different animal, all up in herself. I did her on New Game 7 recently, and that was emotional, probably the right word. Okay, we can do that. And we just need to go and talk to the Horn Scent, and then put him on the chopping block for when we move through. God. And we're going to stitch him up.
Entreat you presume I must uphold then merit, and surely. But for the impaled in venge, how could I revenge? Think lest you.
Okay.
Oh, did you feel a while I might try? No, wait. I can wield. I should have thought.
Right, we want to suggest the Horn Scent,
The horn on one hand with the enchant on the
and
other.
then we're going to help her kill.
Allow me some.
Allow you to mull it over. I will. Have a little rest while you're doing that, shall I? Ooh, is that another blessing? Is that? Oh, it is. 16. Oh. Getting some skills now.
It took me, I believe it. If he were to vengeance, and one day kindly make
Getting
even
some
his
skills.
lineage. I believe he never played. He must
Can't
have
stop
read
yawning.
the stench of- I will have his revenge. The black.
The Black Key. And that is where I shall meet you. Alright then, so let's go for ChatGPT. What's this guy called? The Golden Hippo. Let's have a look. Let's see what we come up with. Oh. Great stars. Heavy achievement again. Why? Champ just loves heavy achievements. Impaling thrust or lion's claw. I don't just want to keep using the same stuff, to be honest. So see what it's weak to. Want some? Be nice to have some fun with the status stuff. See what we can load up. does have weaknesses. Bleed, okay. Poison. And frostbite, okay. So yeah, let's go cold then. Okay. Cold on what weapon, please? Okay, Knight Rider Glaive, it wants that one. And Palin Thrust. Fine. So Impaling Thrust, cold. I have to stop. I have to ask it to stop making me so defensive. Because whilst I appreciate we're in a DLC, I want it to be a little bit spicy. I'm already slightly over leveled because of the Radahn stats that it wants me to have. Offense, that's better. Okay, Infinity Cold, Ash, Short Dance, highest DPS option. Swap weapon. Okay. I want a weapon swap with a heavy affinity Great Stars. Claw, Axe, Shard. Okay, Physic, Stone Barb. Strength Knot, okay. So, Strength Knot. We can do that. Wants me to prop Frostbite. And then work into a Great Stars, which could be fun. Wants Great Stars for a heavy attunement, Lion's Claw. That's the one we're looking at then. And then I need to change the affinity on this one to cold. Then it says Dancing Sword or Impaling Thrust. So I'm going to stick with Impaling Thrust and I'm going to stick a cold affinity on there. Let's give that a go. Okay, we're ready. Let's go, my boy. Oh, he scares me. He's gonna eat me up. Can't see a whole lot of proc in there, actually. I will take the cost. Give me a quick chance to heal. And then want to switch. Okay. Not a bad tactic, I suppose. I'm not sure we got the frost proc that it wanted us to get. But that'll do. Not exactly a difficult boss, so don't mind messing around on him. But yeah, I need to make sure it doesn't keep pushing us to defense. Like, it's very defensive minded when you put stuff into ChatGPT. It asks for, you know, it just wants to protect you, I suppose. Have we got something with Giant's Hunt on it? Because Giant's Hunt, okay. Zweihander. And we're not fat, so let's carry on with this. This just makes the life easier, I think, in the NPC fights. So much better. And apparently these guys as well. Take that. Oh, nearly. Thank you for the runes. Appreciate you. Watch out for these little fuckers. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, so we want to kill the Hornsen. Summon. Oh no, I don't want assisted. Ooh. Yes. Because this makes our later fight much, much easier. Apparently. Let's fuck him up. I love the giant snipe because fling is fun. If I can get anywhere near it. But you. There we go. Oh my fucking god! What was that?
Interfere not with my
Jesus!
apologies.
God, almost one tap me. Almost one tap me.
Kindly Mikula never betrayed.
Don't worry, I'll take care of Mesmer for you.
Your family awaits you.
I'll have a nice time with him. I'll tell him you said hello. Definitely going to be using some fun armor on that. For sure. Why, thank you. Fun times. La da 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 da. Okay. We've got some cool stuff. You're about to get flung, my friend. See ya. See ya. Okay. Let's crack on. Into the first floor, a little bit of running around. It's fine. We can have some fun with it. Whoosh. Okay. Let's have a little rest. Oh, what was that? That's never another. Level up. Surely. It is? I don't remember picking up on 3 of those. Well, 17. Hello. Oh, excuse a what? Oh. Oh, oh. There you are. I see you. All the fucking jumpy crazy people. Another one here, I think. Yep, there he is. Whoosh. Like a ninja. Oh, maybe not. Fling, fling. Oh, I thought we were just gonna stagger. It's a shame. What if these little guys fling? Shall we see? That'd be fun. You fling? You do fling. Ooh. He was like, he ain't flinging me, man. You ain't flinging me. Sorry, brother. You got flung. Another fragment. Thank you very much. I feel like these are coming thick and fast. Let's rest up. Let's get rid of that poison, or the build up of poison. It's left here, right? I think. Yeah. We're not gonna bother with Ansbach's quest either, so we're just gonna run straight on by. Oh shit! You're an angry person. Don't feel like there's really any need for it. Tankor. On we go. Oh, we missed. That's fine. We can run. We'll hang our head in shame. We'll hang our head in shame. Sure, there's a little dude here somewhere. There he is. Step away from me. Go. Alright. Oh, just missed me. It looked like it was a powerful pass wind, didn't it? Ooh. Oh, you have to fight him. Thank you. Thank you. And take a riposte. It's always satisfying. It's always satisfying. Let's move on. Wanna fight? Yes, he wants to fight. He definitely wants to fight. Bye! It's a spirit ash up there, isn't it? We don't need that. No summons for us. Don't know if I could go back to doing a summon right now. I think it would feel really weird. It would maybe feel... most likely it would definitely feel too easy. When I first started doing the no summons, it was really hard. Now I think it would be... I don't know. I love the Dung Eater summon. He's a beast. You know, he helped me smash up Melania in New Game 7 once. What a warrior. Now it's right. Right? Right? Yeah. I never get those right. Normally always get the wrong way. One of the two turnings. Right, we're about to have a little scrap, so... This flaming thing is fucking savage. I never roll in time. Holy shit. That DLC's got damage, man. That's why we use the Scooby-Doo fragments, right? Ooh. She bangs. She really bangs. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh yeah. In me pocket. Right, Mesmer. We're definitely gonna need some build adjustments here. Okay. Okay, Mesmer. Let's see what it's coming up with. I already know it's going to tell me to do the prelate, so let's just hop on to that. Okay, levels, yes. I've got all those. Stitcher, Impaling Thrust. What affinity do you want for that? Why heavy? It's just so boring. I'm gonna, I don't know. I kind of want to do cold, so I just want to play with it. So let's okay, I don't want that. It's a bit too defensive for me, so let's go for, I think probably Flame Protect Me would have been a good idea. But we'll take Gravity Strength. I want to change the Ash of War. So Impaling Thrust, wants Impaling Thrust. Well, it's going to be tough. Mesva's a beast. Worst case scenario, we can pull out the Lion's Claw. I want to play cold. Talismans. Okay. Dragon Crest, Flame Drake. Do +3. Crimson Amber. Green Turtle. I think we need to. I don't know if I'm going to need that. I just think it wants me to go for this survivability. Let's see how we get on with that. Could go horrendously wrong. Let's just pull in some burst. Thrust. It's got such defensive stats. Let's pull in a second. So all right. I mean, we should have some pretty good resistance already. Certainly got a banging amount of HP. Okay, here we go. Should have some decent resistance, enough to at least play with this fight a little bit. Okay. Blast into each other. Lost. It's annoying. Okay. Good resistances. Great resistances. Mistakes being had here. Maybe the cold achievement was the best idea I've ever had. finally got the frost proc, but I think I didn't have the parrying. Okay, we'll take that one. We could have a little frost proc. Yeah, that would be nice. Really? Does cover some nice distance. If I can get these timings and dodges. Yeah, that was okay. I mean, our level and the health boosts absolutely saved a lot of mistakes. But we went in with chat's idea and we came out. So yeah, I got stuck in the impaling thrust animation too many times. I thought I could just quickly poke him with it, but turns out like the recovery just wasn't good enough. But that's okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. This is what chat wants. Nope, nope, yeah, there we go. Okay, let's... Hey, how we doing? Welcome in. How are we keeping on this fine Sunday? Oh, that is the wrong spell. Get rid of that. No, not that either. No. Oh, nice. What dog do you have? Let's do one of those. Alright, let's see how this goes. I kept on the great room. Just fucking trailing. Endure. This is gonna be fun. Wait, there's some stats there, bro. There's the bleed, and there's the stats. Fucking hell, that took ages. Well, that's pretty fun, to be honest. Like the endurance, you just don't get broken every 2 seconds. That's pretty fun. I think we can get used to that. That was probably one of ChatGPT's best suggestions yet. That was new for me, I've never done that before. Hopefully we can get some fat levels from these fragments as well, which will be really nice. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Never come when you're on your own. Let's go for these, and I think we're going for the... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's just what the doctor ordered. Right, the build for this is going to be... Okay. Build for Scud, tree, avatar, max DPS, give me fun, fire, stuff. I might want... I love Jack Russells. They're such great dogs. They're like full of energy all the time, aren't they? Great dogs. One of my best friends had a Jack Russell called Nelly when we were growing up, and it was I loved it. Oh, how many we got out of that? 2. Oosh. 19. That's gonna make things maybe a bit too easy, but we'll see. God, chat recommends level 190 for the tree boss. Okay. Blasphemous Blade. I don't have the... I don't think I have the stats for the Blasphemous Blade. Or do I? Do I even have it? Yeah, I do. Well, I mean... My faith is absolutely dog shit, but... Talismans. Okay, Fire Scorpion. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of that. Right, you want Fire Scorpion Charm. Which is that one. You then want Shard of Alexander. Fun to do, fun to say. Then we want Ritual Sword, which is here. And then he wants Faithful Canvas, which is there. Raises potency of incantations. We'll see. Ace. That's a good name. My dog's curled up on the sofa because he thinks he's a cat. When he clearly is not. But he thinks he is. Flame Shrouding Cracked Tear. I'm not sure this is going to work with... I think I've only got 25 faith. But, hey, we'll give it some fun. Faith not, and it says Fire Shrouding. So, that should be us. Grant me strength, catch flame, and giant's flame. Take the buff with flame. Grant me strength before entering. I think I switched that back, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. Let's see how this works. I really don't want to respec, so... Respec is not something that I want to do today. So... Come on, wake up. Still got me. Asshole. Okay. I mean, I think I'll be alright with this level of faith. It's so broken what you can do to this this boss. No, I don't think that at all. I think you have to work just this hard. You've obviously just got that recovery advantage. Fucking. Oh shit, I didn't mean to string that one. That's gonna fuck me up in a minute. That was a schoolgirl error. I'm not going to have enough to do the whole fight. That's very annoying. Drank the wrong potion by accident. Yeah, the thing is with taking gear, I just don't think that it really makes a huge amount of difference. You obviously get like the recovery benefits from it, don't you? But just gonna have to whack his head. That's how we're gonna do this. There we go. Nah, it helps with your fullness, doesn't it? You know, when you're taking things like that, you look fuller. You know, because you know you're just holding more water and things like that in the muscle. You know, so it can, you know, your muscles look like they've got more pop, but that doesn't mean it's new muscle tissue. So it can give you, like, a lot of people get stuck in that placebo effect, don't they? Like, you know, a lot of people I know really struggle psychologically, like when they're off, because they just feel small. But I think, to be honest with you, if you get into bodybuilding, you kind of come eventually to the realization that you gotta look like shit, right? Like 80% of the time. You know, you look good 20% of the time, maybe when you start cutting down, but you know, if you're pushing your body weight up, you're getting fluffy, uncomfortable, breathing becomes really difficult. You know, especially, you know, for me, as soon as I get over 110 kilos, like, I start, you know, needing the use of a CPAP and things like that. So, you know, it's one of those things. You know, there's so many placebos and so many. I just think there's not a lot of people really realize. You know, it's how often do you look around the gym and see people that are actually bodybuilding? There's very few. You know, people that do it properly are a minority. You know, you got people that look, you know, in good shape and they train to be in good shape. You know, I think if you're bodybuilding, you're training to look like shit. You know, you're pushing up and you're struggling and you're cutting down and you know, start to get sort of diet brain, diet face and things like that, just to look good on stage. And that's the sport, right? So, and I think that a lot of people don't understand that side of it until you really live it 24/7. But I just, you know, I got so much respect for the sport and for the people that really go real deep into these things. I just think that it's, yeah, real difficult. But yeah, people don't respect the hard work, and they're not supposed to. You know, it's one of those things, like, you try to explain it to someone. You know, I heard a really good quote once that said you can explain it to someone, but you can't understand it for them. You know what I mean? So unless people go through it themselves, you know, it's a bit like boxing. You know, someone said to me once about being ring fit. Until you get in a ring, you don't understand. You know, until you're in there. And it's the same with anything. You know, you've got to be in it to realize the sacrifice and how difficult it is. And I definitely think bodybuilding is up there with one of the top hardest things to do, probably in the world. You know, because when you're sort of, you've got that deprivation in this day and age, when everything around us is pushing sugar and fast shit food and stuff like that. You know, alcohol, social gatherings, you know, everything leisure involves normally something the bodybuilders can't do. So, you know, you're going against the grain. You're sitting in the minority, and most people don't understand. You know, I've been sat places before with Tupperware, and people are like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Just eat one." And I'm like, "Man, I'm not. You know, it's not my goal. You know, I'm afraid I don't want to be like everybody else, and if I did, I'd do the things that everybody else does." So, Yeah, that's the thing. People that say it's easy, I just feel like they wanna. I heard another. I love a quote. Every judgment is just a confession, right? So anybody that says something negative to you when you're doing something like, it doesn't matter. It could be anything, but bodybuilding in particular, it's normally just a judgment. It follows from a confession, the fact that they probably can't do it. And I just like to I think surrounding yourself with people that are there to support you is much more important, because you shouldn't go to anyone for an opinion that you wouldn't go to for advice. It's just a bit of a philosophy I've used to keep myself a bit mentally sane. Right, anyway, back to what we were doing. Gone off on a tangent there. But a relevant one, have people around you that are going to support you. And if they don't support you, they're not your people. Simple as that. All right, I think Midra. Yeah, I think about things really quite deep, It's there's always a reason, behind what people say and human behavior and things like that. I just don't read into it too much, to be fair. Always happy to just be myself and do what I want to do and wish everybody else well. Right, Midra. So on with the story. ChatGPT is going to tell us what to do. Full setup, max DPS. I feel like I know what I want to do. So whether this is going to tell me something I want to do. A DPS race disguised as a duel. Max DPS. Okay. It wants level 190, which we are. Stats. Oh, okay. It wants a respec. Principles hate sustained fire, high risk, very satisfying. Dual wield if you want chaos. Is that, okay. Okay, it wants a respec, so Blasphemous Blade just feels a little bit. I don't want to say this before I try it, but it feels a little bit cheat mode, right? You just kind of. Alright, let's hit a respec, shall we then? Have to spec it back afterwards, I expect. No, I've not. I mean, I've not stepped on stage, but I've been fully 100% through a prep, ready to get on stage. I've got down all the way to the point where I was ready to get on stage, and I just didn't because I had to have surgery. So I've been through the full process of a prep. And I just think the hardest part is I actually think the hardest part is just the consistency. To deal with the hunger and to keep, you're essentially, I like to think about it as like you're essentially holding up an umbrella and the rain is coming. And, most people haven't got the strength to hold up the umbrella to keep out the rain, and I just look at that as everything that's going to distract you from what the goal is. You've got, so many different things out there that can sort of derail you, your prep, and you can give in and let temptation in. But, I like to view it like that. You're sort of just holding off all the noise around you, and the deeper you get into prep, the louder the noise becomes. It was my experience anyway. So the whole process I don't think is easy. Like the discipline to even do a prep, the first week of the prep, is someone even making the decision to do a prep deserves, I think, respect. Stepping on stage is one thing, but I believe that the hard work is done by the time you get on stage. You know, you got obviously got the last little touches for the show and taking in the sort of carbs and whatever, but you know, all the hard work is the consistency of leading up to that day. So it's tough.
Is it thy to become
Very tough.
now? Bear this.
Right, it wants my stats to be. Where are they? Stats. Okay, it wants 50. Mind needs to be 25. Endurance 30. I mean, I kind of want some better armor, so I'm just going to ignore that and go perhaps 65. Strength 22. I guess that's for the requirements. Dex 15, and the rest is going to go into faith. And that's going to be too many levels, so I think we can put up the endurance. 80 faith, endurance. Let's just whack the rest into endurance. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's go 70 endurance and let's put the rest into mind. There you go. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yeah, I try to avoid junk food even when I'm like off season, if you like. If I'm in the push-up phase, I don't do the whole dirty bulk shit, because I just think that you're not going to build. I just don't believe that you build quality, lean, new tissue from fueling yourself with shit. You know, I think you wouldn't put shit fuel in your car and expect it to perform the same. So I just think that it's probably, I guess, the time when you're trying to push up and gain weight, body weight wise, it's hard. You know, I just think it's more important than, you know, whilst you're doing your growing, to get nutrition correct. Sorry, phone's ringing. Just to get the nutrition correct. Difficult enough as it is. Right, let's go back to Midland. So I'm interested to see how this setup goes. But I don't know if I want to just spam Taker's Flames, to be honest. I quite like running around him. But 1 second. Partner is calling me, so I'm just going to take a phone call a second.